Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is an oldie but goodie. This is a Komatsu WA250-1 wheel loader. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is bumping about $140,000. This machine has 7,262 hours on a working hour meter. We use it around the yard, so the hours might accumulate a little bit. As far as manufacturers go, Komatsu is number 2 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment, and that's not because they're cheap. They build good, solid, reliable equipment, and they've been around a long time. As far as comparable machines goes, this is probably like maybe the size of an older Cat 928 or maybe a John Deere 524 or maybe a K621. As far as the history of this unit goes, like most of the machine we purchased, this is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. And one of the things that you'll see here is you'll see, spots of rust, but I can assure you that it's all just surface rust. It's just surface rust. We did not paint this machine. The rust isn't real prevalent. Again, it's all just surface rust. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. This machine comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area who had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, we've been happy with the machines we buy from these guys, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and if there's anything wrong with it, then I don't even look at it. But if there's nothing wrong with it, then I inspect it and make sure that it's a good machine before I write a check for it. We don't buy problems. As far as options go, this machine has got a quick couple disconnect, which that system works okay. There's a set of forks over here, those gray forks right over here, and we'll get into the specifics of that, or those forks over there. You got your choice of 84-inch carriage width or those 5-foot carriage width, so we'll talk about those here in a minute. But inherently with all wheel loaders, this is a 4-wheel drive machine. The engine on this tractor is a Komatsu 610D. It's a 144 horsepower, 4-stroke, direct injection, turbocharged diesel engine. It's got a 45-gallon tank that'll run you 12 to 14 hours of, maybe even up to 16 hours, depending on your application, on a single tank of fuel. All the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. This machine is sound. It's got no leaks. Everything on it works. I will say that the transmission will not. It's almost as though it works. It's a 4-speed transmission, but I think it's only going first, second, and third. It may be something in the shift lever or something, but at this time it's only got 3 of the speeds, but that aside, it works well. We'll show you on an operating clip here in a minute. Top speed on this machine is 25 miles an hour in forward and reverse. The brake stopping on a dime. As far as the tires go, that tire right there, they're 20.5 25. That tire right there is a bias ply tire, and these tires back here are radial tires. These tires are about 65%. These 2 tires in the back match. They're 65%. This tire in the front is a radial tire. It's a 20.525. Like I say, that other tire is a bias ply, so you got 3 really good radials and 1 bias ply tire. We can swap the tire out for you for an additional charge. As far as the operation of this machine goes, the hydraulics are strong. There are no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. There's never been any kind of welding done on this machine. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. There's very little deflection in that articulation joint in there. Oh, I missed the cutting edge. The cutting edge on this side, we just turned this cutting edge. So on this side of the cutting edge, you've got 100%. The other side, not so much. But this side is 100% of the cutting edge. As far as the bucket width goes, this machine, I don't think I went over the dimensions. So the weight of this tractor is 24,000 pounds. The widest point is actually this bucket at 8 foot 10 inches. Now without the bucket, the widest point is those tires. If you were shipping this machine, you could put the bucket parallel with the machine, and your widest point would be those tires at 8 foot. The transportation length from the cutting edge of this bucket all the way to the back of the counterweight is 24 feet. This bucket is 8 foot 10 inches wide. It's 4 foot 4 inches tall, and it's 40 inches deep. It's about a 2 3/4 yard bucket. As far as the hinge pin height on this loader, if you were dumping into a dumpster or whatever, a truck, it's 8 foot 11 inches. The breakout force on this loader is 24,000 pounds, and the lifting capacity on this loader is limited by its static tip load, which simply stated is the hydraulics on this machine are so powerful that the machine will actually tip forward before the hydraulics give out. So the lifting capacity of this unit is the weight of the unit. So the static tip load straight on this machine is 18,585 pounds, and at a full turn it's 16,415 pounds. We're going to talk about the forks over here. Both of these sets of forks fit that machine. The height is 51 inches on both of these forks. The carriage width here is 84 inches. This is an 84-inch setup. And the fork tines right here are 5 foot. They're 5 foot in width. I'm going to talk about the dimensions of this fork because these forks are available separately to be purchased. The ear group width, the inside here, is 28 inches. The center to center on these pins here, these locking pins, is 17 inches. The diameter of this pin right here is 2 foot and 3/10 of an inch, or 53 millimeters. 2 inches, 2 3/16 of an inch is what I meant to say. 2 3/16 of an inch is the diameter of that pin. This pin here, the hook diameter is 3 3/8, or it's an 80 millimeter pin right here. So we're going to talk about that. The width of these forks is 54 inches. I'm sorry, 5 foot 4 inches. The height of these forks is 51 inches. And the tine is 5 foot. They're 6 inch wide. Again, the ear group width here is 28 inches. The center to center on these two pins right here, that's your lock pin right here. Here's your hook pin. is 17 inches right here to here. The diameter of that lock pin is 2 3/16 of an inch, or 53 millimeters, and then this one is 3 3/8 of an inch, or 80 millimeters. So we're gonna run the machine in the next clip. So this is, that hour meter is working right there, but for some reason we power washed the machine. When we power washed it, we killed that monitor panel there. We might have gotten water or something in that fuse box. Anyway, we'll fix it. Not a big deal. But this is your diff lock switch. This is your quick coupler, disconnect and connect. Here's your key switch, your turn signals, lights. Here's your forward and reverse, first, second, third, fourth. It's obviously an open cab machine.